Well, good Monday morning, everybody. I should have turned the camera on a couple hours ago, but I didn't. I forgot all about it. Let me show you what I got going on. Now, I came out this morning. First thing I had to do was clean up the shop some, de-dust everything. I still haven't swept, but I'll do that later today. My main grinder that I grind bevels on was sitting over this way a little bit, and as it grinds, it throws off metal dust and everything else, or wood dust, whatever I'm doing, and just making just a big mess all over the table. So what I've done, I've took the grinder, moved it all the way to the edge, and I've come up with this contraption here. Now this tube thing, or square box, whatever you want to call it, was actually the console with the steering wheel on it off a pontoon boat, the one I got up at Cousin Jay's. And I took the steering wheel off of it because I'm going to do something else with that. And it didn't have a back on it, so I took an old piece of flashing and put here. Taped it down first with aluminum tape, put a couple of screws in it so it won't go anywhere. And this is going to catch all the metal dust and everything down in here. Now I've already tried it, and a bunch of the sparks and the dust goes off to the back. So out of that old fuel tank that I brought back from up there, the one that had the holes in I couldn't use, that I made my forge out of, that's a piece of it that was left. It's going to go up in here like this. I was going to cut a notch out, but I don't think I'll have to. I just got to get a hole drilled in it and secure it to the wall there. And that will save me a lot of cleanup, a lot of mess, a lot of sparks flying where I don't necessarily want them to fly. So, recycling, repurposing at its finest. Now let me get the hole drilled in there, get it fastened up, and I'll demonstrate and show you what it looks like. Pretty cool, huh? I thought so. Oh, and I also moved my tempering oven from here over to here because I don't have enough plug-ins over here. Every time I use the tempering oven, I have to unplug the fan and plug it in over there, and all that heat goes right into the air conditioner, and it's not good. So I moved it down there, and we'll take a look at that later. And I'm waiting on the mailman. We got something cool coming, and we'll see that in a little bit. I'll get done with this first though, and we'll show you that. Alright, I think I got this wrapped up. We got a screw in here where it'll funnel down the sparks, fly that way here. Let's demonstrate it right quick. This is a piece of scrap saw blade. Noise alert. Might want to turn your volume down for just a minute. Well, there we go. I think that's going to work just fine. And I'm getting a couple of sparks here and there, which that's going to happen. Not worried about that. Now it's secured to the side of the workbench with one screw here, and I made a little L bracket down there to keep the bottom secure. It's not going anywhere. Now, should I paint it? I have some flat black paint. I don't know, I might. Look at it from this side over here. Took a little aluminum tape, and there was a tiny gap right there, so whatever, I just taped it up. I might paint it, I might not. If I do, it'll be late this afternoon or tonight once the heat breaks, where I can open the door and turn the fan on blowing out so I don't breathe all the paint fumes. Now I have room here for down here on the floor. I'll set my 5-gallon bucket of water to dip, cool off if need be. And that is a finished project right there. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit as soon as the mail comes. My boxes should be here, and we will open them together. I'm excited about that. Now, I cleaned up once. Workbench was clean. Now it's full of tools. I gotta clean everything up again. Be back in a little bit. Well, there we go. I had to leave the shop for an hour or so, so I went ahead and sprayed that down with some black spray paint. The smell has just about gone. Alright, the only other thing I need to do over here, this is a sort of a dark spot. Not a lot of light. And instead of trying to add a light to over here, I'm going to take this light here, and if I can do it without breaking it, because I do get a little clumsy at times, which some of y'all know that, but I'm going to move that light down this way, because I've got plenty of light down there over my chop saw, and moving it down I'll still have plenty of light on the little sander. So once I do that, I'll be all done with this. And I've got an eye peeled out the window for the mailman. What do y'all think? What you think, Cousin Jay? I know you'll recognize that and that. By the time it fills up with metal dust and everything else, it'll take a long time to fill that up, so just have to take it apart and dump it. Alrighty, time to move the light. It's here, it's here, it's here. Got 2 boxes from some very, very good friends of mine, some of my very best friends up in Ohio. I won't call their names because I don't think he wants me to, but that's okay. Thank you, sir, very much. I have not looked at it. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Let's turn the camera. He did tell me he was sending something. I know what that one is. Oh my goodness. He told me we talked about it a long time ago, and I didn't remember. Now I remember. Oh, would you look at that? That is a pen, which pen is the top of the line, in my opinion, around here even. Hang on, let me get something. Let's see, pen long reach. Turn it this way out and see. Pen reel. Made in Pennsylvania, somewhere in Pennsylvania. Even with the magnifying glass, I can't see it without my glasses, but that is something fine right there. Let me tell you what. Now this is collector worthy. But am I going to collect it? Nope. I think I'll use it. This will be a fine catfishing reel right here. And I have the perfect rod to go on it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Now let's open up this one and see. Now I know what this is, I think. Let's see if we got a letter, which I'll read in private. Let's move the camera around, make sure we can see what's in there. Very well packaged. And I can use all that styrofoam too. Thank you. Y'all know my motto, don't throw anything away. Let's see. Let's get it out of there. That's pretty heavy. Now we have more. That is a piece of steel. Bet y'all know what it is when I read the letter. Let's see here. This is a sharpening system. Sharpens knives and scissors, chisels and planes, drill bits, masonry drill bits. Exactly what I need. Now I have seen one of these before. Years ago, I saw one. Would you look at that? How cool is that? It's got all the jigs. It's got the little grinding wheel. See, this jig appears to hold all the angles. Exactly what I needed to sharpen my drill bits. Keep me from having to buy them every single time. And this thing will sharpen anything. And just in time, because Mama said her scissors need sharpening. And her scissors that belonged to her grandmother. Now, I'll have to learn how to use this. I'm sure there's an instruction thing in here somewhere. And how cool is that? Thank you, sir, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank you enough. Now, like I mentioned, this is one of my best friends in the world. We've never actually personally met. Every time I've been up towards Ohio way, we can't seem to get together, but we will. One day we will. Might have to make a special trip. And, thank you very much. And when I learn how to use this, of course we'll do a video. And that's just awesome. It just blows me away. Thank you. Now, I'll send you an email before the video post and tell you I got it, and thank you very much. And thank you for that. They're both awesome. Just absolutely awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, that's what I was waiting on for today. I think I'll go in. The grandbabies are supposed to come over and have supper with us tonight. And that's only a couple hours away, so I better go in and get cleaned up. I did get the light moved. Got more light over my grinder. Now the knives I posted yesterday, one of them is sold. The big chopper is sold. The other 3 small ones I'm waiting on a friend of mine. He has first choice because he asked for them first, and he'll let me know later on today. And I'll keep you updated on that. But that is absolutely awesome. I don't know what to say, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for your support. And I will see y'all in a day or two.